Viral videos. How does this fake news actually happen? Hey guys, welcome into the podcast, Strange Conversations. I'm your host, Joanne, and here we're going to talk about those conversations that we have overheard, had, or will have right here. Now, today on Strange Conversations, we're going to talk about just the most bizarre stuff, okay? Guys, aliens in the mall in Miami, Florida. For real, I'm not joking. I go, why is this the topic today? You guys are probably going, what in the world? We're talking about aliens in the mall in Miami. Okay, guys, the reason why is I was having a conversation with my son, and he brought up that a friend of his had told him about this video and this whole thing that became like a news story that aliens had arrived. Okay. Now, and you know what? I've also heard this on the subway too. People are talking. This was earlier. I thought I'd heard something, but then, he brought it up. And so I'm like, okay, more than one person has come to me with this. Now, for real. Now, this is the way the story goes. Apparently, I don't understand why, but there was a massive police presence at the Miami Bayside Marketplace Mall. Okay? And the story goes that a portal, whatever that is, opened up inside of the mall and that aliens came out of it. And like one of them was in fact 10 feet tall and there were two smaller ones and huge police presence. Everybody knew about it. There is, they showed footage of, dozens of people running from the mall, running at the mall, running away from the mall. They showed, this video. Hang on a minute. I got to scroll through my notes. They showed a video with like a dozen or more police vehicles at the mall with their lights flashing and everything. Now, what was it? Was it aliens? What happened? But apparently, this is something that came across and it was somebody made a video and put it out there and the story got picked up and it went on and it millions of views. Okay. I'm not going to link the video here. If you would like to search it, go do it. Go get it. Because I'm not going to give it more views. Now, apparently, the real story is it was a police response to teenagers. Yeah, I guess they could be kind of construed as aliens, maybe. Who knows? Because, teenagers are kind of from another planet. But anyway, teenagers were throwing fireworks at each other and also then looting the stores. I get why there's such a massive police presence and stuff. But I'm just saying, like, how did that story become the story that it was aliens? Now, also last May in Las Vegas, there was an entire story that they had reports of aliens. Something had fallen from the sky, came from the sky, crashed into the earth. And that supposedly whatever it was landed in somebody's backyard. I don't think it was Grogu. But anyway, it landed in someone's backyard. The family went out and apparently saw something. One of the sons saw something in the backyard, heard footsteps, all of these things. And then went and called his brother. His brother came out, told him to get inside. They called the police. The police, and told him that they really think there's like an 8-10 foot alien in their yard. And was it real? They came out, did an investigation. Some dirt was disturbed. There's no real footage of it. No real footage, Was it real? The family that reports it swears it was real. Could it be real? I don't know. It could be real. I have no idea. But I swear every few months, we are dealing with some crazy report from some place that E.T. or Grogu is now here visiting us, and we are all living and breathing and experience the movie Signs. So get out the tinfoil, I guess. I don't know. Now, I'm not saying that I don't believe that there is life out there beyond our teeny tiny little blue planet. I'm not saying that we have never been visited before. I mean, I really don't know. I'm not an expert. I mean, everybody has their own opinion. My opinion, Do I believe in life beyond our planet? Yes, I do. Do I believe that they visited us? Of course. I believe that we are not the smartest things in the entire being, universe, even beyond. We are not the smartest beings. I highly doubt that. And I do believe that we visited. Do I actually have had an experience where I've seen something? But what I'm going here with this is I want to know how and why are people making these videos that are legitimately fake for the viralness, to get the views, to get the millions and billions of views that they want on these videos. Why are people doing it? And I want to know, how are people convinced when the so-called footage is blurry, out of focus, dark, maybe shows shadows of nothing but a space that is now circled, because they will always put the red little circle around whatever it is they want you to see, because, really the human eye can't pick it up in a normal video. So why is it that people are making these? And why is it that all these people are falling for it? I can't tell you how many times I've had to explain to Joe that people can use and will use editing software to make a video appear to be something other than it is. I mean, we have it now in every movie we just about watch. Everything is CGI. You don't even have a video or a movie that's like normal, not superhero kind of stuff, but a normal scene where it's not CGI. Why? Because it's cheaper. They don't have to go on location to Timbuktu to film something across the top of a mountaintop to get the view. They can make it. They can just make it with CGI. A green screen, everything else. I mean, everybody's doing green screens now, from YouTubers to TikTokers and everything. Trust me, they're doing it in the movies, okay? So everybody has access to it. And like one of the videos Joe was showing me was of a video of a person standing in front of a street and a car is zooming at them, and suddenly the car goes right through them. Like they disappeared and reappeared at the same time, and they have had no incident. I'm like, Joseph, I'm like, Joe, come on. Honey, that is edited. And he's like, really? For real. I think it's because he thinks that if you take a video with your camera on your phone, that you can't do that kind of editing. And I've actually had to show him, because I do have software that can do that, show him that you can do this. It's crazy. I mean, and then these people that are putting out the videos what are they doing? Are they looking for that one video that's going to make their channel or TikTok or whatever it is blow up and go viral? Okay. And then they acquire millions of views. Okay. They get to the top. They become a sensation. Wonderful. Okay, but here's the question. Is it worth it? What does that do for you? What does it do, like, when it goes viral? Do you get anything from that? I mean, are you going to perpetually keep making these crazy videos to continue? I mean, you are sometimes scaring a ton of people with this crazy stuff. A 10-foot alien is now stalking around Miami. You think people didn't take a picture? Let's think about this. If there was a 10-foot alien that walked out of the mall, everyone has a phone. Everyone has a camera on their phone. Do you think that the 5-year-old, the 6-year-old, the 7, the 20, the 50-year-old, none of those people were able to turn around? And if you don't think those people would have turned around and taken a clear video with the cameras that we have now, we're not talking your flip phone camera. We're talking the cameras we have now. Even in the movie Signs, they got a video of it at the kid's birthday party. Remember that? He stepped out. It was clear. You're telling me that we can't get nothing but a blurry blow? It looks like they rubbed Vaseline all over the lens and are looking through sunglasses through a tiny, teeny peephole. That's what the videos always look like. My question is, what are you going to do then? Do you think you're going to make millions of dollars off that one video? Do you really think a news agency is going to pick it up and say, oh, this is real? Or do you just get your kicks out of it? I just really want to know, and I'm sure that somebody's going to leave me a comment because I said this, that they're going to give me the name of a person who made millions of dollars off of a video. Fine, whatever. Come on. Most people aren't making any money off these. And if they are, whatever. I don't know. But why? I'm going to say this. I think we all need to hit the pause button and really think of what we're seeing before we hit that other button, the share button. Because that's I think what happens. That's how this all gets started. Somebody makes a video of something, puts a crazy title on it, a crazy thumbnail, whatever, and then it gets passed around. And you know what happens? We've all done it. We see an incredible video and we're like, wow. Just wow. I got to show this to Bob. And then you know what? And then Bob shows it to Norm and Frank. And then Frank, he shows it to Susan. And guess what? Everyone else has seen it. Now you're all sharing it and you're all talking about it. And it's this video and it goes around in a circle. And then you're wondering, how come we have fake news? This right here, because we don't hit the pause button in our head before we hit the share button on our device. I think we need to do that. And by the end of the day, the story's on the news across the other platforms and has over 10 million views, and it's crazy. And it all started because somebody in their basement or in their room, in their house, in their apartment, wherever they are, decided to take some footage, split it, put it together, put a circle somewhere in the video where there's a blurry spot, and then decide to put a crazy title on it and then show it to us, say it's this. Yeah, I don't get it. I try not to look at those. I did research that a couple times. Do I get interested in that stuff? Yes, I do. Do I watch Ancient Aliens? Yes, I do. Why? Because that stuff interests me. But come on, when somebody's putting together some crack-looking video and then some nutty title, all this is the video version of the National Enquirer. You remember that magazine, the National Enquirer? We used to pick it up at the supermarket. It would always be like, I've had this aliens baby. I met Sasquatch kind of stuff in it. I met a whole family of Bigfoot. Yeah, the National Enquirer. Remember that? My grandma would get that. She would pick it up all the time at the grocery store and she would read it and she'd be like, this is the real news. Listen, this is not Men in Black. That is not the real news. These videos are not real. So do me a favor, guys. Hit the pause button in your brain before you hit the share button. Save us all a little bit of time. And let's not make those people have millions of views. Let's give it to the real people, okay? Until next time, this is Joanne, Strange Conversations, and we'll be seeing you next week. Peace.